Hey y'all, it's Robert, and I've been sick and under the weather for a few days, and then I had to work a bunch of days before that and a bunch of days after that, and I really hadn't had a chance to look. So I got off work today, and I was hustling home, and I could barely see the sun was up, and I thought, I'm going to jump out right quick, take me a 10-minute look, and see if I can't find me something. And I really did not expect to find anything. But I don't know if you can tell, around here, we got dark red ground in Georgia and white quartz arrowheads, and so this ghost was staring at me when I was coming back. I've literally been here maybe 10 minutes and trying to hustle out. Terry's been calling and ready for me to get home, and man, I cannot believe I actually seen one in this dark. I'll no doubt have to do a little cleanup because it's so dark. I don't know if y'all will be able to see it, but I can tell from here that it's beveled down one side. Heck yeah. I just cannot believe that I found this. You can tell how dark it is. My phone won't even pick it up. There's no sense in even trying to show you. Well, maybe I can catch a little bit of the sunset light on it. It's beveled, so. And then it's ground, so I'm going to go with maybe a big sandy, maybe something along them lines. But either way, I'll add this to the video from our first finds, and maybe I've only found one drill, so maybe I'll throw that in there. So you may see this before or after those. Either way, man, I'm geeked up. 2-minute hunt, and I actually come up with something. What a shock! All right, thanks for watching. All right, I'm back again. I guess it's been about 2 minutes since I had the camera off, maybe not that long. Long enough for me to try to make out the first point and then take a few steps. And there's another little ghostly piece of quartz laying there. And sure enough, I know you can't really see that, but man, that is crazy. The other day I went hunting with Terry and Zachary, or Terry, Tyler, and I think one of the other boys, I think Zachary went, and literally hunted for 5 hours and found nothing. And I've been out here for 10 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. I'm starting to feel like some of you boys down there in Texas and Louisiana. Man, I'm going to keep my eyes out for San Patrice on my way out. Either way, thanks as always for watching. Hey everybody, it's Robert, and I know there's a few challenges out there that I haven't yet had a chance to get in on, like first point ever found, odd things, drills, those kind of things. And so I figured I would tie this little video with a couple of recent finds that we've had, and also kind of give a quick peek of we've only been hunting since April. And so far we have reached and surpassed our goal of 50. That's over 100. We obviously do a lot of hunting. But either way, first point for me, started it all, would be this Adena. I found this at a subdivision, and at the time I picked it up, I really didn't know that it was an arrowhead. I was thinking more of an arrowhead as the typical side notch, you know, an arrowhead, not something like this. I didn't know that what I was going to find here was going to be quartz, and you know, and typically crude in most cases compared to what you typically think of. So that would be mine. Zachary's first arrowhead, which wasn't long ago, would be this one. One of my favorite characteristics of the quartz is how clear stuff is. Terry's, I rearrange this thing so often that it's hard for me to remember where we put stuff. Terry's would be this one up here. That was her first point. I found my first point in April, so everything was after that. I couldn't tell you the dates on theirs. I'd have to go back and find the videos. And Tyler showed me his first point. It was this one. Whoops. That was Tyler's first point, which, you know, like most of them, is just really translucent. Let's see. My favorite point would still be that paint rock with the flute. Some drills. We really haven't found many drills. I found this broken quartz drill, which I don't know if you can tell. It's really cool. The tip of it's white, where the rest of it is really, you can see the shadow of my thumb through there. But the tip, from the heat of it working, is white. I haven't found a full drill yet. This one's broken off. Oddest find, aside from Lucky Rock, would be, I think they call this maybe a spoke shave. I thought maybe it was like a putter. It's an old Indian putter. That's what it looked like to me, but I kept it, brought it home, and it's definitely worked, and some kind of a scraping tool of some sort. I don't know how they would use it, strip bark or something. And then the clearest piece I think we found so far, Tyler found this thumb scraper. It's just, I mean, it's not glass, but I mean, you wouldn't know it you can see easily through that. Oop, it's not broke. But yeah, that thing is really pretty clear and pretty neat. But I really wasn't planning on showing a sneak peek of what we've found so far, but that's it. And 90% quartz. Like I said, we rarely find any flint, so the flint would be just these little pieces in the circle. And some recent finds Terry found. Terry went out and found this. I don't know if it's a big sandy or a greenbrier, but really, I mean, you can see right here my finger through it. Really translucent on that one. And then her other second, or maybe her first best find yet, is this greenbrier or big sandy or whatever. They're both beveled real hard. You can see that. And just really cool. That one's even more clear than the other one. My phone won't focus in on it, but and then I went hunting yesterday, and I'm not sure if that video will be in front of this video or after this video. It's really dark. I found this in the dark. It was glowing out there. The ghost points. Same situation, beveled really hard down both sides, and base has been ground. And then that other one I found was this one, which with quartz isn't very thin, but that one is pretty thin for quartz. So yeah, I was pretty excited to actually find those. And that spot, being that it was in the dark, and I really couldn't cover much ground or see much, I'm going to give that spot away to my brother Sean, GA Point Hunter, I think is what he is on here. Little brother Sean, and he's going to, I'm hoping that there's something out there really cool he could put in his collection. He's found some nice stuff, but nothing in the mass amount that we have, but I mean, we have lots of eyes looking. So hopefully I can get some of these other videos on there. I wanted to get in on a couple of those challenges and show you some of the recent finds. But as always, thanks for watching, and always, you know, thanks for putting all your videos on the days where I have to work. I'll watch on break or whenever, when I can't get out there and hunt. So yeah, thanks again, y'all. Okay, I forgot Katie's point. This point, me and Katie went hunting. This is the one that I actually showed in the video just a little bit ago about what I typically was looking for when I first started hunting. She actually stepped over this point out at a plowed field that we hunt, and then I found it. So we call that our point. But her actual first find was this one. So that would be Katie's first find. And it's a little crude, but it's a nice one. It's got decent shape. And I think it's impact fractured on the front, which I think is always cool. Impact fracture means something got hit. But either way, thanks again, y'all.